One of my sort of things that give me happiness in life. Um, I was very lucky enough to find a second source of happiness, and that is my taco truck. Um, so back maybe a few years ago, my friend Blizz, who's a taco truck connoisseur, introduced me to taco trucks. You know, like how to find the right taco truck, and like what to how to order, what and like what's good, right? Like what to order, um what kind of meats to order, what to look out for, what it should look like, right? You could see all of it. You could just glance at a dish and know, okay, that's good, that's authentic, these guys know what they're doing, right? There's signs. So Liz taught me all of that. And one of the things is look for, not Yelp, that's some white shit. No, look for Google Maps reviews. Yes, because all the Mexicans use Google Maps apparently. I'm like, oh, okay, let me write this down. Let me take some notes. Wait, so Google Maps reviews, okay, not Yelp. Okay, so like the tacos, I'm like writing notes. Okay, so you're looking for tacos, look for adobada and asada. Okay, asada is like the standard. I got all these notes, all right? I learned from the best, and I found a taco truck near my place. 5 minutes away. It was actually right next to the boba place. It was perfect. It was perfect before that fucker bought and sold. Anyways, and closed down the boba shop. Anyways, the taco truck. So happy. I even brought my friends and my roommates and brought other friends and I even brought like my family back when I was talking to them. Brought everybody to the taco. And the chef loved me. Because I think when you're a chef, you can appreciate people who appreciate your art. It's not just a food business. Like at that point, if you're that good, it's an art. Yeah. So we were like first name basis, right? It was sort of, we had that level of relationship. And the weird thing is, I think around like spring or summertime, they were getting a lot of business, so they started hiring and training trainees to cook, and that's when the problem started. And one time I went for my Saturday Sunday breakfast brunch, right? Yeah, how unauthentic is it to go to a taco truck and get like scrambled eggs and bacon? But that's what I did. It's delicious. It's honestly delicious. Better than any other breakfast. Okay, maybe except for Texas. Texas was pretty good, but like aside from that, like that and that, yeah, it was so good. But one day, I went and it was a fucking nightmare. It was like a night. It was like living a nightmare. It was a nightmare come true. It was on a plate. Normally, so let me describe for you. So the eggs were like like a like Play-Doh. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like Play-Doh. You could like, it's like stiff. It's kind of rubbery. You could toss it against the wall and you could expect it to bounce back. That's what the eggs were like. The bacon was burnt to ash. All right. um, the hash browns were soggy, like yeah. So completely awful. And I was eating. I was like, oh my god. And I was like taking pictures to like try to like compare A/B test, right? Like, am I going crazy or like? And I always take pictures of the food so I can like A/B compare. It's like, no, this looks different. This is completely different, right? And then the chef caught me. And they came over and they were very apologetic and they were like, yeah, no, they overcooked your eggs. I'm like, yeah, they overcooked everything. You're understating what's going on here already. But and then he was really nice and took it back and made one fresh himself, just for me. And I took it to go and because I didn't want to like. I was already really embarrassed, right? It was, social confrontation. It was really scary already. But took it to the car. Chef made me, a plate himself. And oh my god, the eggs were so fluffy. It was like floating on clouds. The hash browns were crispy and fluffy and just delicious and oh, you could bite into it and you got the little potato texture and the bacon, juicy, just the right texture. It had a little oomph, like a meat to it. Oh, fuck that trainee guy. I think he got fired. I think I got him fired. You know what? If you can't make scrambled eggs, you don't deserve to work. All right? That's it. Fuck you. All right? Everybody has to work hard. I'm being an asshole. Chill says, sorry to hear about that. How are you gonna get your daily dose of butter by BTS now? Smooth like butter. Yeah. So, yeah, I know. So, the other weird thing is, so the chef works in the truck kitchen part, and then they have like the cashier person, and the cashier person, like they recognize me by now, right? Basically, no, we're not family. They recognize me by now. And the weird thing is, like, I watch a lot of like Gabriel Iglesias stand up. He talks a lot about tacos. He, like Blizz, is also Mexican. And in fact, Gabriel Iglesias is often known as the king of the Mexicans, stated by Chris Rock. But through watching his stand-up, I sort of learned how to speak authentic Spanglish, and so I use it, right? I find every chance I can to use it. Now, I don't want to be like one of those fucking posers, right? Like, hipster, beard, right? T-shirt, walk up, short haircut, walk up to the counter, right? And be like, hi, can I get a quesadilla? Right? None of those fuckers. Have I explained why I hate those people so much? It's like they're half Spanglish, but they're still like, they're trying to act hip, but they're not. Anyways, I'm not that, for reasons I'll explain. So like, I love Mexican Fanta. All right, Gabriel got me hooked onto that. It's delicious. It's like the next best thing to like having a morning orange juice. It's great for the afternoon. So I go up and I'm like, hi, can I get a Fanta with my BLT? Can I get a Fanta? And the lady is like, yeah, you want one Fanta? I'm like, yeah, one Fanta. And like, it's pronounced Fanta, right? That's how Gabriel pronounces it. I'm like, yeah, and can I get four tacos? 4 tacos? Asada, chorizo, so on and so forth. And she's like, yeah, 4 tacos? And I'm like, huh. And then like the worst part is like, hey, can I get a one horchata to go? And she's like, yeah, 1 hort. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no. Moving on. Moving on. I think she's doing it on purpose. To fuck with me. I think like she speaks normal Spanish to people who like legit know how to speak normal Spanish. You know what? Who am I kidding? I'm the fucker hipster trying to speak Spanglish and look cool. I'm the same person, except I don't have a beard, but I'm the same person. Goddamn. It's like everything else I hate. I hate like all these types of people in the world because they represent everything I'm scared to be that I am. So, but that's not gonna stop me. I love Fanta. I love horchata. I love tacos. You accept me into your tribe. Let me in. I love your food and cuisine. See, that's where I'm wrong. Great art is born, I believe this. Great art is born through suffering. Yes. So, if I want to be a part of this great art and culture, I need to suffer. And bitch, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm not doing that. So I'm happy over here in my stupid, ignorant, hipster Spanglish. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I want to be part of it, but I'm not. I'll just sit comfortably in here with all the white people. Moving on now.